Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. I'm excited to bring back Juna from Detour Shirts, friend
What's up?
of the channel, man. What's up?
What's up, man? Good to be here, Ryan. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's been about a year, I think.
hmm
When was the
hmm
last time we got together? Was it a year?
It seems like it. The year's just gone by so fast, though. So
Yeah,
yeah.
what's new with you, man? Give me an update on how things have been going on your channel. I want to
Um,
know, are you doing it full time yet? Let everybody
no,
know
I'm
over here.
not. I still have my 9 to 5. But I don't have a date yet, but it's sometime later. It's coming. It's getting closer. I'm just getting all my ducks in a row. But it's coming. I'll have a big thing on YouTube on my channel and let you know too that when I switch over to do it full time. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's exciting, man.
Yeah.
And congrats on passing 100K subs
Oh
this
yeah.
year.
Yeah. I
Big
have the
milestone.
thing right here. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, big things to come in 2024. So
Oh
anybody
yeah.
watching, we have a video planned where we want to go over what we think are some of, if not the biggest trends of
hmm
2024.
hmm
I am especially excited to show you in my list of niches, the fifth niche that I wrote down,
Yes,
because it's
it's a good
already
one.
doing really well. So I'm going to make you guys wait. I got 5 niches. As usual, I like to do my list of 5. And Juna's got the design component.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna take the niches that you have, and I'm gonna show you some different layouts that you can do for those niches. You don't have to match them perfectly. I did, but you can mix and match these. So it'll be awesome. It's gonna be cool.
Nice. All right. I'm excited. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen
Okay,
if you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. So, top trending niches of 2024. We have a list of 5. Let's get started with number 1. This one's a little bit more obvious. How about 2024 election?
Yes.
This one we know is going to be big.
hmm
Presidential election here in the United States. And even if you don't live in the US, you can sell to people in the US
hmm
who want to, either support or make fun of, I guess, right?
hmm
Their favorite candidates or least favorite candidates.
Yeah. Yeah. And this
So
is gonna take off in January. I can tell. I mean, it's already. You can already see it, but we're gonna get some information in January and start getting to know some of the candidates, and I think we're gonna get
yeah,
some
I mean, and
good data.
I'm using this Chrome extension called Glimpse, and it adds that like that line that almost averages out the volume.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of showing you that this is on upward trajectory. Of course, it will be, as we head into the next year. I
Mm-hmm.
included 2024 in the search, but check this out too. It also extends the search,
Wow.
similar to like Google autocomplete, Amazon autocomplete, and not that all of these are relevant, but
Mhm.
it's gonna give you kind of additional insights into how you could tailor a print on demand design to
Mhm.
this parent like high level niche. Like we're giving the
Yeah.
parent niches here, but of course there's sub niches.
Sub niche. Yeah. Yeah.
Like anything that stands out to you, I'm seeing things like even 2024 election betting markets.
Yeah. That's
What if you make a
interesting.
shirt about people that want to bet on the election? People do that all the time.
That's interesting. But the thing that stands out to me, you got some states in here, so look for those. Like California is always big. Arizona, astrology is kind of
Yeah,
interesting.
astrology
It's
to me that
gonna
stands out too.
and AI, of course, is going to be there. 2024 is going to be even bigger for AI. I'm guessing. So, yeah, that's a good one. And bumper sticker, which is interesting. I know you can do that on some other print on demand sites. You can't do it on Amazon yet, or I don't know if they're going to do that. But bumper stickers, man, I hear I don't do that either, but I hear a lot of people do well with bumper stickers. Yeah,
For sure. That's a great one. If you have Seller Central, you could do like
yeah.
FBM
There you go.
stickers.
There you go.
There you go. And here are just some from Podly, Amazon merch, t-shirts, indexed when you search 2024 election, a lot of Trump stuff, pro
hmm
and anti. You've got some funny ones that I wouldn't recommend
Yeah.
uploading, like Lebowski movie
Right.
reference there.
Yeah. But
Uh,
Bigfoot is funny.
yeah, there's some funny ones. You've also
Yeah.
got other candidates. You got D's Nuts 2024. A lot of funny ones. Kid
Humor's the
Rock.
way to go. Humor's the way to go for sure.
Yeah, I think some people like I wouldn't be pushing Kid Rock, but you know
Yeah.
what I mean. All right, and now the next trend I wanted to, and this is hand selected by me. Juna, are you a crypto guy? So I put crypto
I,
2024.
I'm not a crypto guy, but I do own some, but I'm not as big as you, of course. Yeah, I not that big, but I hear it's going to be big though. So
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, I love
around.
me some Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely a lot. Like, without making this a crypto video, Bitcoin proof of work,
Yeah.
very much resilient, and it's treated as property under the law now. So not
Wow.
only in a lot of countries, but in the U.S. too. So, Bitcoin at least kind of stands on its own, and it kind of paces the crypto market. There's a halving coming up in 2024. So
Oh, is that
nobody
what
knows the future, right? We're not going into crypto astrology here.
it
But
could?
a lot of smart people are projecting a bull run for
Oh,
crypto in 2024. If for no other reason than, the halving means, miners will get less rewards when they mine new blocks
oh,
of
I
Bitcoin.
see.
Yeah, and that
Okay.
tends to put upward pressure on the price. And then Bitcoin tends to lead the rest of the crypto market pricing. So
Smart.
when Bitcoin moves, you start to see the rest of them tend to move a little bit later. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Generally speaking, these are just trends, not investment advice. Of course, we're talking print on demand here.
This is print on demand advice. Yeah.
So, and also I typed in crypto 2024, and here's crypto bull run as well. And you can see that's kind
Oh,
of starting to edge up a little bit.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it happened before, and so it's going to happen again. So that's what
Yeah,
that's
this has preempted previous bull runs when you start to see that trend
Yeah.
in terms of search interest start to go up there. So
nice.
And here's just Bitcoin as well.
Oh,
So
nice.
also trending up. These are 5-year trends, by the way. And here's related searches, crypto 2024 predictions, best
Cool.
crypto 2024. I don't know if a lot of these are going to translate into t-shirts,
Yeah.
but sometimes just worth looking.
Mm-hmm.
Mining crypto you see as one of them. So maybe
Yeah.
you sell shirts to crypto miners, right?
Yeah.
So
I like that. Next big crypto or next bull run. I think that's a cool one.
And generally speaking, one thing I noticed is that Amazon and a lot of the platforms seem to not want as much crypto content on their platform. It's just how I feel anyways.
Okay.
Kind of in a macro sense. I think a lot of it may have to do with the fact that, certain ones like FTX, that one's very notable, notorious for basically being a huge like Ponzi scheme, right?
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
Bitcoin seems safe. I see a lot of Bitcoin there.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know what I mean? You can own your own Bitcoin, so you don't need to trust anybody to to be the custodian of it. That's a huge, benefit of it. So
cool. Very cool.
So anyways, on to the next.
All right.
Oh, here's some also
more.
I did some Etsy. Yeah.
Etsy.
Etsy is a little bit more free with regards to what you can post.
Yeah, look at that. Pretty cool.
All right, next up, Juna, this is yours. Why don't you talk us through it?
Olympics 2024 happens every year. You can't actually use the Olympic rings. I would stay away from that. But they're, sports is sports. So people cheer for their country and things like that. So I've seen this happen. We've seen it happen year after year. If you've been in this print on demand for longer than 4 years, you've seen, the trends for Olympics. So yeah, you can see it's going up. There's going to be a lot on there for next year. So I think it's the Summer Olympics that we're doing in Paris. So
nice. Yeah. And I mean, for what it's worth, it's always worth mentioning, guys. Like, you don't need to, like, I always think mainly Amazon merch. That's my personal preference to like optimize for. You wouldn't want to submit anything that says Olympics, but you can get indexed on the search terms that contain the word Olympics without including Olympics in your listing. Like, if you're converting, the Amazon algorithm will still recognize the relevance and still index you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so you can do it for those sports. Like, I mean, there's swimming, there's lots of summer sports.
Let's check out the related searches. Over there on the right-hand side, you got some like badminton.
Basketball. Equestrian. So, yeah,
softball even. So, tennis.
Yeah, and then you pair it with, I mean, you probably can't say USA swimming team or whatever, but, you can have the flag and there's ways to kind of still be very generic, but ride that Olympic wave, right? So.
Yeah, for sure. And it's not like you're secretly infringing. Like, it's not like, oh, the Olympics are coming in 2024, so you can't sell any tennis shirts anymore.
Yeah. And these can be evergreen too, right? Like, I mean, they're going to get a bump for the Olympics, but then people still love basketball and equestrian and all that stuff.
So here's some Etsy examples. You can see just kind of, and I would probably approach the design style on, Etsy a little bit different than Amazon, but of course you've got some design components coming up too. All right, next one up, Chinese New Year. Another great suggestion on your end, actually. So you want to talk us through that one too?
Yeah. So New Year's happen every year. There's Chinese New Year's every year. If those are familiar with Chinese New Year, there's an animal associated with the year, and this year coming up is the dragon. And as you know, on print on demand or Amazon specifically, dragons are huge. So if you're already doing dragons, why not kind of put them together? Make sure that you do more dragon stuff. You you don't actually have to do Chinese New Year dragon. Like it could say 2024, but if you're just putting in a dragon t-shirt, you just might want to do more dragon stuff in general, right? So I think
and look at, it's funny how Year of the Dragon spikes every New
yeah,
Year.
yeah.
People are like, is this the Year of the Dragon? No.
Right.
Is this the Year of the
Or
Dragon? No.
because they could be born in the year of the dragon too, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm born in the year of the dog, so those people that are born in the year of the dragon probably just get it every year and like, hey, look at me, I'm born in the year of the dragon. So yeah.
Nice. So we can see here related searches.
Yeah.
Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, related search term. Chinese New Year in China, Chinese New Year by year, Chinese New Year what animal?
Yep.
Traditions. And another big one I think is the design trends. So
Yes.
while everything is kind of still a little bit muddied and mixed right now, as we're definitely getting out ahead of it, but a lot of red. I remember that much.
A lot of red.
Yeah,
That's
a lot of
true.
you could be either have
golden,
a red design,
and white. Yeah.
Yeah, or optimize for a red shirt. Seemed like a good idea.
And you can see some dragons down there. There's some, Chinese dragons down there that you're going to start seeing them pop up a lot more. But again, you can use the other animals too. Like, why not?
Yeah, clearly there's search volume associated with them, even if it's not that year. Yeah, and I didn't include the word dragon in this query. I just typed in Chinese New Year. So that way we get kind of an organic insight into how many dragons are ranked right now.
Yeah,
all right, this next niche, this is a big one. Anybody
this is the one? Yeah.
This is the big one. If you're still here, you're gonna get rewarded for this. All right. We've already been prepping for this in my private group, by the way, for like 2 months, 3 months. But
it's exciting.
How about Eclipse?
Oh man, this is gonna be cool.
Yeah, this is gonna be huge. We've seen previous Eclipse on Amazon absolutely kill it. This is gonna be huge.
I just missed I think I got into Amazon 2017, something like that, and there was a huge Eclipse. I think it was 2016 or 2017. Whatever it was, I missed it. And people were just making so many sales because of it. People want to wear their Eclipse t-shirt for that day, and so they buy it and buy it for the group, probably for their family and things like that. It's a big deal. So
yeah, and the glasses too, man. There's that one kid who was way ahead of buying the glasses,
smart,
and had all the right certifications, because there were people getting kicked off Amazon for not having the right certifications, trying to sell the glasses. And that kid had them. Forget his name. I'm saying kid because he was super young, and he honestly became a little bit of like a YouTuber influencer. I don't remember his name, but he made like over 2 mil, I think, was like the final profit just selling.
That's crazy stuff.
Because you could name your price back then. Everybody needed them and nobody was prepped. So he was charging like 60, 70, and they probably cost like 50 cents,
Wow. Yeah. So target them as group t-shirts. That's what I would think. And you want to stand out, of course, because everybody's going to be making these. But
why I'm excited, man, is wait till you see the BSRs. They're already really
low. Wow. And there's specific states. Interesting. Texas, Ohio, probably the places to see it the best, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Yeah. There's like interactive maps. So perhaps adding a map element to the design.
That's smart. That's really smart.
Path of totality. So again, even if it's not a design component, those keywords might be worth noting for your
put it
SEO.
in your description. Yeah. Take a snapshot of these guys and put it in your description.
Even Great American Eclipse 2024, like that again. Great American Eclipse 2020.
Yes, that could be on the t-shirt. Even Great American Eclipse.
There you go. Yeah. So I'm loving it, man. I know somebody that's watching this video is going to kill it. And more than one person, but somebody's probably going to get out there and like absolutely crush this. And I want to hear that success story. All right.
Me too. It's exciting.
So here are some existing.
See, there you go.
Already doing well.
Totality on there. Yep.
Some people are on it.
Yep.
Somebody did the Eclipse glasses right there at the bottom. But look at the BSRs. So on the high end, you got like 33,000.
Wow.
36,000.
Already, huh? People are shopping for it already.
They've been selling, man. Like we looked at this 2 or 3 months ago in my private group, and like the BSRs were equally low back then. So.
And this is April, so you got to get usually you put stuff on there 2-3 months ahead. So like now is the time, right?
And there's no incumbent shirts. All you're competing with are the people getting out ahead of it.
That's true. So 2024.
That's a massive benefit.
Yeah. Really cool. Really cool.
All right. Now let's pivot over to the design side.
All right.
Talk us through this.
All right. So let's go through these one by one. So first, let's get oriented here.
There we go.
You got it? All right.
Yep. Good here.
So the first style I want to share with you is I'm calling it object letter. So you notice in here, I took some ideas. So the L in elf is a shoe, or a leg with a shoe, or foot with a shoe. The U in nurse, stethoscope, and the O in gobble, gobble, gobble is a turkey. So what I'm saying is take one of those letters and make it an object, right? Simple as that. You can see that that's what they're doing here.
Yeah, I love that, man. I'm a personal big fan of doing the like repetition.
Yeah.
Sometimes just to fill the, you know, design space instead of leaving it empty. So I love that too.
Absolutely. So I took one of your one of the ideas, trends, and if we scroll up, this is what I found on Amazon. So the next slide is examples of the 2024 election, which we've seen some of these already. You can see the V is a checkbox for vote. There's a O in 2024, and the next one, it's an orange for.
And I just noticed they did the flamingo as an S.
Oh, that's right. The flamingo as an S. Yeah, they did it 2 times. And then the O for Trump in there. Yeah, they just made it a head.
Man. The Trump hair element, guys. You already know this because we've been doing it for a while now. But the Trump hair element can be sprinkled into anything political with him in it, and that's just easy
graphic. Yeah. So this is the easy one. I think anybody can do this. You can find graphics anywhere, and there's lots of letters that you can, you know, replace. The O is a really good one. Of course, S and V here, and we saw some of the other letters that are pretty easy to replace. So.
Yep.
All right. I'm calling this one the Starry Night trend, not trend, but design element. So you notice here, I took these off of Amazon, and they are doing really well. And it's hard to do this on your own, but with the help of AI, you can type in Starry Night. Give me a cat with the, you know, in the style of Starry Night by Van Gogh, and then you get this. Or give me a wolf, or give me a frog with the Starry Night. So I took this example, plugged it into Midjourney, and got some results for the next trend. If you go to the next one. I was
going to say Van Gogh's probably turning in his grave.
Yeah, he's like,
what you did.
I didn't do this. I mean, I'm using it, but somebody else started this.
No, I mean, clearly it's like, hey, we're just showing you that it's popular. It's popular. Customers vote with their dollars, and they are voting with, you know.
This is what I'm seeing. This is what we're seeing. So I tried to do it too, and this is the eclipse. So this is one way to stand out. You saw all the other eclipse t-shirts out there that Ryan was showing. A lot of them look very similar, but here's a way to stand out, is to combine it with some other way. And this one was made with Midjourney, and I just put in Starry Night, eclipse with Starry Night, you know, and there you go. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, no, I love it. And if you guys need like descriptors for the design style, like specifically, I always think of Amazon merch. You want to be safe. You don't just want to go in there and say, I'm going to say Starry Night. Like that's probably not going to be allowed. So go ahead and check out some of these other similar.
Yeah. Put in, not in the description, but for your prompts, yes, but for the description, very, very good.
Yeah, I was saying, like, I will look at their keywords and try to see if they've got like a like if they're using some other like abstract words to, you know, describe it.
Absolutely. But I think it came out really great.
No, it did, man. I love that. And you know me, like I love adding a little bit of text. Like I love adding text to designs because it also helps with the SEO. So I'd probably go in here and like sprinkle in some of the various, you know, path of totality, eclipse, all
that
those.
That would be cool.
Make various versions of it.
Yep. So Starry Night, kind of hard to do on your own, but AI can really help. So I did another one that I saw with the help of AI. I'm big into AI right now for some reason. I love the technology. So
are you loving Leonardo, or do you have a favorite?
Right now I'm loving DALL-E 3.
Okay.
DALL-E 3 with ChatGPT. I started with Leonardo. I still love Leonardo, but I'm trying out all the different ones just to see how they do. And so
let's plug your social media, man, because it's always a great follow. You always like are sharing some of the good outputs you get. So definitely
yeah. Twitter. I like to post it on Twitter and like, look guys, look what I made with AI. So,
I'll put your stuff in the description, and
I guess it's X now.
Your YouTube channel.
Yeah. X, Twitter, whatever. Okay, so this one's called the Great Wave. You've probably seen this, a form of this, the wave element, the Japanese wave. And you can see it's being placed inside some of these too. And these are some of the top sellers when you search for this. So I did this with the other topic that we talked about. If we scroll down, I think I did it with, the bull, the crypto bull run.
That's sick.
Check that out. So I added the B in because it didn't do the Bitcoin thing, but after the fact, I put the Bitcoin. You can see really easy. I just put the Bitcoin logo behind it and on top of it and stuff like that. But I did great wave with a bull, right? And that's what came out. So I thought,
Yeah, these are beautiful, man. So are you as a teaser, you doing any good AI videos on your channel where
Yeah.
perhaps maybe we can see some of these prompts you're using?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
people
yeah,
can go
yeah,
check out?
yeah. I try to do like an AI video every week or so. I just did one with Dolly 3, ChatGPT. It's amazing. It's the future. I think you can talk to it just like you talk to a. These weren't built in Dolly 3, but you can talk to Dolly 3. Type in it like, "Can you build me this?" And then when it comes back, you go, actually, I want to change the color of this," and it does it on the fly. And so I think that's the future where AI is going. Where you can actually tell it what to do, kind of like you're talking person to person. Because when you talk to like a graphic designer and you say, "I like this bull, but can you make it red?" That's what you type in Dolly 3. You can't do that in Midjourney or Leonardo or any of those, right? You have to rewrite the prompt to do that. But
For sure, and that's how you're
yeah,
going to win over the older crowd as well. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Because we're always on the
mhm,
cutting edge here, but the
yeah,
older crowd, that's how they're going to love that. And I
yeah,
was going to mention too, shout out to MyDesigns software.
yeah.
They're also going to integrate where it's like an open AI. I don't know
So,
what the specific tool, but it's basically a descriptor where you just provide the image,
mhm.
and it will
Oh
give you
wow,
the SEO. It will literally tell you like the keywords
wow,
associated with it. Like you could say, "Hey, write me a title for Etsy," and
that's
just give it
crazy.
the image. That's it,
Wow.
and it'll tell you like,
That's smart.
yeah,
See, AI is going to be huge in 2024 too. So,
yep,
all right. Just thought I'd put a couple of AI stuff on here. So these aren't AI if you don't have access to AI. This one's called Object in a Flag. So you can see here, I got a trumpet or a trombone in a flag. I got some beer in a flag. I got some tools in a flag. I'm using the American flag here, but you can use any flag. I think American flags just do really well in the US.
yeah,
So I took this with the Olympics examples. You can see it doesn't say USA Olympics. It doesn't say anything like that. It's just a graphic, but it has an arrow, right? Where there's archery in the Olympics, there's baseball in the Olympics, there's lacrosse. So think about different objects that you can put in your flag that might get you ahead when it comes to the Olympics. So
No, that's a
pretty
great
easy.
call, man.
Yeah,
The vertical flags are
the
always
vertical flags. Yeah,
they're always trendy. Whether you can implement a text component, or I like how you did it here because it almost steers clear of any potential
yeah.
trouble with, you know.
And this will be evergreen too, because people who live in America, love America, and love lacrosse will probably buy this any time of year, right? So yeah,
Love that. And just worth noting too, like, you know, you might like put together your design and then add the distressed effect later, or
yes,
however you want to do that. But I notice a lot of the most popular ones have that distressed effect on
distressed.
the graphic.
You're right. Yeah, good eye, good eye. Yeah. All right.
Right.
This one I'm calling Big Cartoon Face. That's making up these. But you notice during Thanksgiving, Halloween, as well as just winter in general, Christmas, you see some of these. These I picked off Amazon, top sellers. You can see the cartoon face, and they use the background color as like it's like a giant costume almost, right? So
Mhm.
it's white because it's a snowman, it's brown because it's a turkey, and so on. So I took this idea and used it for our Chinese New Year one. So let's take a look at that. So the dragon. So check that out. So you could have a green shirt or a red shirt, blue shirt, whatever color shirt you want, and just put like the dragon face on it. And I think that's one way to stand out. Now, of course, you could add text and stuff, but in this case, it's just a big cartoon face. So I think this will do really well with kids. Could also be a group thing. Maybe you do, we talked about other animals as well. So you don't have to just stick with the dragon. You can do some of the other animals, and people can use that
And
for
I
Chinese New Year.
like this. You could integrate it as kind of what you showed up in the first one, where you
Yes.
replace a letter
Yeah.
with, an element. You could literally take this and like scale it down super small to just be
Yep.
one letter in, Year of the Dragon.
Exactly. You notice it's a circle shape, which is great for 0, which is
Yep.
2024, right? So you could replace the 0 with one of these. So yeah, you're right on. You can mix match some of these things too, right? So you don't have to just do Chinese New Year for cartoon. You can do the face for the bull run, or you can do the face as part of your other stuff. So
I love that.
Yeah. Okay, here's some bonus ones that I didn't. Those are just the 5, but I saw something on a dinosaur that's really trending really well. Always trending. So if you put a unicorn on a dinosaur, or a Santa on a dinosaur, or whatever on a dinosaur, you could put a dragon on a dinosaur for the Chinese New Year. The vintage wavy text, not as popular as I thought it was, but it's still kind of popular. I think it was super popular during the summer and may come back.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And then I've seen these a lot too, where there's custom video game controllers. Like usually it's 6 of them, and so they follow the holidays. So like think about like a Valentine's Day controllers, or American video game controllers, or you know, some of those holidays, and kind of mix and match those in here. This one's for Christmas, but there's lots
Dude,
of holidays
for
coming
those
up.
you have to do 6 times the work because they make them all so good.
Yeah, but you got AI now, right? So you can type in
Gotcha.
video game
I've seen
controller.
some of these that are just insanely good, even for Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving video game controller shirts, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I saw those, and the Halloween one were awesome. So I've started to see them season by season. So, and not a lot of competition, like you said, because it's really hard to do. But if you can get the right prompt in AI, I think you could do it.
It's so funny hearing a professional graphic designer being like, "Yeah, man, you just got to use AI."
Use it. Why not? It's a tool. It's a tool.
It's just one tool of many, right?
Yeah. You could draw your own too if you want to, but like you said, it's going to take a while to do so.
Well, Juno, man, it's been great catching up with you. I really enjoyed this video. I think we provided a lot of value. Everybody watching, let us know, man. Let us know in the comments. Did you enjoy the video? Did we miss anything, right? Which niche did you like the most? Which design style?
Mix and match. See if you can use one design style for the other niche and things like that. That would be cool.
Cool, man. Well, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to be here. I know you're busy. You still got the 9 to 5.
Still got my 9 to
5. I'll be working all day today either way, right?
So exactly.
I don't have to commute.
Yep.
Cool, man. Well, again, I really appreciate your time. I'm going to put your YouTube at the top of the description. I'll also link your Twitter. Where, you know, and I know you're on Instagram too. I'll put that as well. Yeah, I think it's a great follow. You're showing a lot of like really cool like AI things, and honestly, I learned a lot through like you, Philip Anders. You know what I mean? The people that are like out there doing it every day. So
yeah, it's fun. It's a fun stuff. I could do it every day, all day. So
cool, man. Well, thanks again for being here.
Of course. Thanks for having me on, Ryan.